Welcome to this soft, safe space for the night. You are here to be cared for, to be soothed, and to be seen with kindness. All feelings are allowed here. If the chest feels tight, if the thoughts have been busy, if the day held a heavy tone, that is all right. Relief is the goal of this time together, not perfection. Think of this hour as a gentle room where the lights are low, the voice you hear is caring, and every word is a small blanket around the heart. Let yourself arrive as you are. Nothing to fix in this moment, just a willing heart, a slowing breath, a little courage to sit with softness. Begin by placing one hand over the heart and the other over the belly. Feel the warmth of your own touch. Let the breath flow in through the nose for a slow count and out through the mouth a touch longer than the in-breath. The longer out-breath tells the body it is safe to rest. If there is tension in the jaw, allow the tongue to soften inside the mouth. If the shoulders climbed upward during the day, invite them to slide down and back. There is no rush. A few breaths at a time is enough. Offer a quiet thought that does not strain the mind. Whisper, "I am safe in this moment." Speak it as a kindness, not a command. Speak it as if tucking a soft sheet around your own body. With every exhale, let the words settle a little deeper. Whisper again, "I am safe in this moment." These words are like a key that fits the lock of the nervous system, a simple key that says, "You can slow down now." Give yourself permission to rest from effort. You do not need to figure out tomorrow tonight. The mind has done a lot of work today. The heart has carried many things. For this time, let tasks, timelines, and the noise of the world step outside the door. Allow a small quiet to expand around you. If thoughts return, they are not trouble. They are just visitors. You can greet them with a gentle nod and let them pass through. Notice small comforts, the weight of the blanket, the quiet air on your skin, the steady rhythm of the breath. Let comfort be simple. Inner healing often begins with very small, steady choices. Softness is a wise choice. A kinder tone toward yourself is a wise choice. Tonight the body learns that kind tone again. You are teaching it through your breath, your touch, and your words. If there is a part of you that worries this won't work, that part also gets comfort. Worry is trying to protect you. Give it a friendly seat in the room, and then offer it a job it can do well. Focus on the breath. Inhale slowly, exhale longer. Let worry count the breaths with you. This is how even the most alert places within you can learn a new rhythm. Whisper again softly. With each exhale, fear loosens. Stretch the out-breath a little more, as if you were letting go of a gentle sigh. The mind listens to the body, and the body listens to the mind. When you soften one, the other follows. This is the dance of calm, and you are learning the steps with ease. If any discomfort rises, place the palm over that area. Warmth travels from your hand to your body like a quiet light. Breathe into that space. Say, "Tonight, peace teaches my body." Keep the words slow. Let each syllable be unhurried. You are training your inner world in kindness, and kindness is powerful. Set a simple intention for this night. Ease, not struggle. Whisper it softly. Ease is enough. You do not need grand changes or fireworks. Gentle shifts repeated nightly build strong peace. Consistency is a loving practice. This is the beginning of that practice, and you are doing it beautifully. As we settle further, let this thought nest inside the heart. I am learning to rest. I am allowed to rest. Nothing more needs to happen right now. You are safe to be here, to breathe, and to be soft with yourself. This is how the night opens to you, like a quiet friend offering a safe place to lay your head. Stay with the breath. Stay with the warmth of your touch. Stay with the kind whisper that guides you inward. Fear is not an enemy. Fear is a signal from deep within that longs for safety and care. It is a small alarm that says, "Please check in with me." Many times, fear appeared when life felt uncertain or when the mind tried to predict what might go wrong. Fear learned to be alert, to scan the horizon, to look for danger even when none was in the room. When fear rises, it is asking for a gentle hand, not a harsh voice. Think of fear as a tender guardian who forgot how to rest. It was trained by past moments to stay awake, to keep watch, to make sure nothing hurts again. This guardian does not trust that it can let go. It is like an alarm clock that keeps ringing because no one pressed the soft button that says, "Thank you, we're safe now." Tonight, you are learning where that button is and how to press it with patience. The body and mind speak to each other all day long. When the body is tight, thoughts often grow tight. When the breath is shallow, worry rises more easily. When the heart beats fast, the mind searches for a story to explain it. This connection is not a flaw, it is a helpful signal. It shows you where to begin. If thoughts are racing, go to the breath. If the chest is fast, go to the exhale. If the jaw is tight, soften the tongue. Each small choice invites calm, and calm invites kinder thoughts. Rather than pushing fear away, sit with it like a caring mentor. Let the heart say to fear, "Thank you for trying to protect me. You have worked very hard. Tonight you can rest for a while, and I will guide us." The tone matters. When the inner voice is gentle, the body hears safety. Safety allows the alarm to quiet. Offer a few simple lines that the mind can hold. Whisper, "Gentle thoughts guide this night." Repeat slowly. Whisper, "Calm lives in me now." Repeat slowly. These phrases are short and believable, and they speak directly to what fear needs: guidance and reassurance. Complex sentences are not needed. The nervous system understands short, kind cues. If fear asks, "But what if tomorrow brings the same stress?" Answer with warmth, "Tomorrow will meet a calmer me." This is not denial. It is training. You are planting a new pattern. The body in calm, the voice in kindness, the mind in simple truths. Patterns shape feelings, and feelings shape choices. Over time, a soft pattern becomes a strong path. Let the breath teach your guardian how to rest. Inhale softly for a steady count. Exhale a little longer. Stay with that longer exhale. That single practice signals to the heart and brain that the environment is safe. With repetition, the alarm learns that quiet is possible. This is how fear loosens its grip, through safety, not force. If fear returns while you lie down, you do not need to fight it. Greet it with the same soft recognition. "I see you. Thank you. We are safe for this night." Then place one hand on your heart. Feel the rhythm there. Follow 3 cycles of inhale and longer exhale. After the 3rd cycle, give one quiet phrase. Peace is the teacher now. Let the words float on the out-breath as if they were carried by warm air. Fear often collects around certain thoughts, old worries, old memories, old outcomes. You do not need to solve them tonight. You only need to offer them a resting place. Picture placing those thoughts on a small shelf near the bed, a shelf of care, not dismissal. Say, "You can wait there. I will care for you tomorrow with a calm mind." Then return to the breath. Return to the warmth of your hand. Return to the soft words that steady you. Notice any part of the body that reacts when fear is spoken of, perhaps the stomach, the throat, or the chest. Give that area kindness. Breathe into it. Say, "This area is safe." Stay with it until the sensation softens one level. Not all the way down, just one level. Progress is best measured by one gentle step at a time. As fear begins to understand this new language, you may feel a subtle shift. The breath moves more freely, the shoulders sink deeper into the mattress, the forehead unknots. These are signs of safety returning. Affirm the shift with a quiet line. My body knows how to calm. Keep the line simple and true. You are not trying to convince. You are acknowledging what is already happening. Close this section with this loving idea. Fear is a messenger, and you are the wise guide. When the messenger arrives, you listen with care, and then you lead with softness. This is how power feels when it is kind. This is how nights become healing. This is how the inner world learns to trust you again. Now we teach the body how to help the mind settle. Let the eyes soften or close. Let the shoulders drop a little more. If you can, place a pillow under the knees to ease the lower back, or shift the hips until comfort meets you. Comfort is a friend to calm. Take a breath in, then let the exhale fall out with a gentle sigh. Do this 2 more times. Each time, let the out-breath be longer, as if it were a small river flowing to the sea. Bring awareness to the forehead. Smooth it from inside. The muscles there can often hold effort from the day. Let the space soften. Move the awareness to the eyes. Allow the muscles around the eyes to relax. Permit the gaze, even with eyes closed, to become easy and wide. The mind often quiets when the eyes soften. Now the jaw. Let the upper and lower teeth part slightly. Rest the tongue against the floor of the mouth. This small change tells the entire face, we are off duty now. Allow the cheeks to relax. Let the ears feel soft and warm. You are practicing gentle control, the kind that leads to peace without strain. Move to the neck and shoulders. Lift the shoulders toward the ears just a little, and then let them drop. Do it once more. Notice the difference. Invite the collarbones to widen. Let the chest expand a bit on the in-breath and grow quiet on the out-breath. Feel the heart area warm under your palm if your hand is still there. Let the awareness float down to the belly. Place a hand there. Feel the rise as you inhale and the fall as you exhale. Guide the breath so the belly leads the way, slow and full, never forced. This is a safe breath. This is a healing breath. Whisper softly, breath, teach me calm. Stay here for a few cycles, watching the belly move like a gentle tide. Now the hips. Let them grow heavy, sinking into the support beneath you. Soften the pelvic floor. Relax the thighs, the knees, the calves. Notice the ankles and feet. Spread the toes slightly and let them rest again. Release any gripping in the feet. From the crown of the head to the tips of the toes, you are letting go of small holds that the day created. Bring attention back to the breath rhythm. Inhale to a comfortable count, perhaps 4. Exhale to a longer count, perhaps 6. You can shape the ratio to what feels natural. The principle stays the same. The out-breath tells the nervous system that the watch is over. If you like, add a soft humming on the exhale, as quiet as a cat's purr. The vibration across the chest can soothe the heart and settle the mind. Keep it light. Let comfort lead. If a thought interrupts, there is no problem. The mind is doing what it knows. Offer a tiny nod to the thought and return to the breath and the body. You are not pushing the mind away. You are inviting it to sit with the body's calm. This is how the inner parts of you begin to work together again. The body takes the lead, and the mind finds it easier to follow. Add touch points if they help. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, or one hand over the eyes for a moment to signal rest, and then back to the heart. Touch carries information. It says, I am here with you. It says, you are safe. It says, we are resting now. Let touch, breath, and soft words form a small circle of care. Offer a few whispers during this practice, timed with the out-breath. I am safe in this moment. With each exhale, fear loosens. Gentle thoughts guide this night. Say them one at a time. Repeat each line 3 times before moving to the next. Between lines, feel the body receive the message. Sensing is as important as speaking. Healing happens when the body hears the kind voice and believes it through the breath. If the mind pulls you toward tomorrow's tasks, place those tasks on a small inner list and set the list on the bedside shelf of your awareness. Tell it, I will return to you in the morning with a calm mind. Then return to the body. The body is always in the present. When you live in the body for a few minutes, the present becomes a safe room, and the mind learns to meet you there. Let the shoulders relax again. Allow the belly to soften more. Release the hips once more. Often the body needs more than one invitation to let go, and that is all right. Each release is a step toward peace. Offer patience. Patience is a balm. Patience says, take your time, dear body. I am not in a hurry. Now feel the whole body as one. Head, face, neck, shoulders, chest, belly, hips, legs, feet, one field of gentle sensation. Let the breath move through this field like a slow breeze. On each exhale, picture tension moving out through the soles of the feet, down into the earth where it can be held and transformed. No effort needed on your part. Gravity and breath are doing the work for you. If tears come, they are welcome. If silence comes, it is welcome. If sleep begins to touch the edges of your awareness, let it come closer. This practice is not about control, it is about allowing. The body knows how to rest when it feels safe, and you are creating that safety with each breath, with each soft whisper, with each release of a muscle that was trying to hold the world. Close this time of body softening with a final set of gentle lines, spoken on the out-breath. Tonight, peace teaches my body. Pause. My breath leads me to calm. Pause. I am safe in this moment. Let the last line settle like a feather falling onto still water. Then rest in the quiet you have made. The body is learning you, and you are learning the body. Together, you are building a peaceful night. Thoughts are like seeds, and the mind is a small garden that responds to what is planted again and again. Nighttime can make certain seeds feel bigger than they are because the world is quieter and the mind hears its own voice more clearly. This is a good time to care for the garden with gentle hands. Begin by noticing the thoughts that circle at night. Let them speak without judgment. Give each a simple name so it is easy to hold. This is the one about work. This is the one about health. This is the one about relationships. Naming a thought takes it from fog to form. Form is easier to care for. As you name a thought, breathe in slowly and breathe out longer. Feel how the breath gives you room to stand in the garden with calm feet. If you like, keep a small page near the bed. Draw 2 soft columns. At the top of the first column, write "Worry says." At the top of the second column, write "Wisdom says." When a thought rises, place a few honest words in the first column. Keep it short and real. Then take a breath, place your palm over the heart, and let a kinder answer appear in the second column. The kind answer is not a denial. It is a steady voice that cares for facts and feelings at the same time. For example, if the first column says, "I am not sure I can handle tomorrow," the second column may say, "I can take tomorrow in small steps, with support from my breath." If the first column says, "What if I do not sleep?" the second column may say, "Rest is arriving even now as I soften this breath." After writing, close the eyes for a moment and feel the body respond. The body listens when words are gentle. When a worry returns, you are not failing. The mind returns to what it has repeated often. You are teaching it a new path with kindness and practice. You can lead the thought back to the page or simply hold the 2-column practice in your mind. Hear "Worry says" and then offer "Wisdom says." Let a breath live between them. The breath is like a small gate between two fields. You step through the gate from fear to care with each long exhale. If the gate sticks, stay with one thought and one breath until the passage opens. Ease, not speed. Speak to the thought as if you were a patient gardener. I see you. You grew because you were watered by stress and habit. Tonight I give you a new water, calm breath, kind words. As you say this, soften the forehead and jaw. The face is part of the garden too. When it relaxes, thoughts tend to soften their edges. The heart area is part of the garden as well. Place a hand there and feel its steady rhythm. This rhythm is the earth under your feet inside your own chest. It can hold you. Sometimes worry tries to argue. It says, "But what about all the times things went wrong?" Let the wisdom column speak. Even when things were hard, I found a way to care for myself. Tonight, I am caring again, breath by breath. You are not forced to craft perfect lines. Simple truth is more powerful than a clever argument. The nervous system responds to truth it can feel. I am breathing more slowly now. My shoulders are softening. My body is learning a calmer way. These are firm, kind steps on the garden path. If you feel stuck, try changing posture. Sit up for a moment, lengthen the spine, then lie back down. Movement can lift a heavy thought out of its groove. Return to the two columns and add one more pair. Keep the pace slow. After each, wisdom says, place one long exhale. The out-breath settles the soil around the new seed so it can take root. If you like, you may add a brief line that blesses the seed. May this thought grow calm. Over days, you will see that the second column begins to write itself. The inner voice learns the tone you are teaching it. Close this practice by choosing one seed sentence to hold as you drift. Gentle thoughts guide this night. Let it rest in the body, not only in the mind. Feel it in the throat as the muscles ease, in the chest as warmth spreads, in the belly as breath rises and falls. Healing thoughts are not loud, they are steady. A steady thought can change a whole night. Soft words carry power when they ride the breath. A whisper can reach deep places that loud talk cannot touch. The body trusts softness. When you whisper, the throat relaxes and the heart takes in the tone of safety. This is why a whisper is useful for fear at night. It is not timid, it is wise. The way you whisper matters. Let it be slow. Let it follow the exhale. Let the jaw be loose and the tongue rest. The whisper should feel like warm air passing through a safe doorway. Choose a few lines that feel true to you. Test them in your body. Say one line inside and notice the body's reply. If the body tightens, the line may be too big right now. If the body softens, you have found a fit. You are not trying to force belief. You are building trust. It is better to choose a simple line that feels right than a grand line that feels far away. Here are gentle lines many find helpful. I am safe in this moment. Tonight, peace teaches my body. With each exhale, fear loosens. Gentle thoughts guide this night. Pick 1 to 3 lines only. Too many lines make the mind busy. Calm grows with focus. Now, set the rhythm. On the inhale, think the first half of the line silently, and on the exhale, whisper the full line softly. Keep the whisper barely above breath. After the whisper, pause for a heartbeat or two and feel the effect in the body. Then take another breath and whisper again. Repeat each chosen line 6 to 9 times, like small waves touching the shore. Let the pauses be part of the practice. The pause is where the body receives the message. You can use the whisper in 3 moments: before sleep, during night awakenings, and upon waking. Before sleep, use the whisper to lay down a path for the night. During awakenings, use it to guide yourself back to ease without strain. Upon waking, use it to set the tone of the day. In each case, keep the method the same. Soft throat, long exhale, simple line, patient pause. The body learns through sameness and kindness. If fear swells while you whisper, do not push harder. Soften more. Reduce the line to an even simpler form. If I am safe in this moment feels too large, try, this moment is safe enough. If tonight peace teaches my body feels distant, try peace is arriving now. If with each exhale fear loosens, feels uncertain, try exhale softens me now. Find the smallest true step and take that step again and again. Calm is built like this. Support the whisper with touch if you wish. One palm on the heart, one on the belly. Let the hands feel the vibration of your words. The body believes what it can sense. The vibration of a soft voice, the warmth of your hands, and the length of your exhale work together like wise friends. This trio tells the inner guardian that it can rest for the night. Sometimes the mind asks, how many times should I do this? A gentle answer is, enough to feel a shift. That may be 6 repetitions, or it may be 12. Let the body decide. You will know a shift has come when the breath deepens, the face smooths, and the thought stream slows. If sleep arrives while you whisper, let it take you. The words can fade like a lantern turning low. They have done their job. If a different line arises from within, welcome it. The most powerful whispers often come from the quiet core of the heart. They are short, kind, and present. If such a line appears, test it the same way. Say it softly and watch the body's reply. If the reply is a small calm, repeat the line. You are building trust with your own inner voice. That trust is the true medicine. To close this part of the night, place all chosen lines in a small inner bowl beside the bed of your awareness. They will be there if you need them later. Take one last long exhale and say, gentle thoughts guide this night. Let the words float on the breath and settle deep. Calm is learning you, and you are learning calm. There is a kind power in meeting your own eyes with softness. The mirror can be a place of care when the tone is gentle. Sit or stand where the face is easy to see without strain. Let the shoulders drop. Soften the jaw. Soften the gaze. You are not judging. You are greeting a dear friend. Bring one hand to the heart and one to the belly for a moment. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out longer. Let the face feel the warmth of your own presence. Now look into your eyes with kindness. Speak with a soft voice that you can barely hear, or even only with lips if that feels right at night. Say, I'm learning to feel safe. I'm willing to heal. Let each word be slow. Allow small silences between the words. These silences are not empty. They are full of care. Watch the face as you speak. Notice any easing in the forehead, around the eyes, or at the corners of the mouth. Those small changes are signs that the message is landing. Add a simple smile if it feels natural. This is not a smile to cover pain. It is a gentle signal to the nervous system that safety is present. A soft smile can lower inner alarm more quickly than many long speeches. If a smile does not come easily, let the lips rest. The key is truth and tenderness, not performance. Repeat the lines again. I'm learning to feel safe. I'm willing to heal. You may add, I am here for me. Keep the words easy. Let them pass through the body as if they were warm light. Notice how hearing your own voice with kindness changes the way the body stands. The chest may lift a little. The breath may widen. The spine may feel supported from within. This is the mind-body connection in a simple living form. Kind words change posture and breath, and changed posture and breath send kindness back to the mind. If critical thoughts arise while you look in the mirror, give them a quiet seat and then return to your eyes. Speak to the eyes, not to the criticism. You are choosing your focus. Focus is a form of love. Say, I choose to be gentle with me. If the inner critic tries again, place a hand on the cheek for a moment. Touch can interrupt harshness. Then speak again, softer if needed. Add a gratitude whisper. Keep it small and true. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for this chance to rest. Thank you for one good thing today. It does not need to be grand. The body hears gratitude as safety. Safety allows the alarm to release. As you whisper gratitude, notice the warmth in the chest. Let that warmth spread to the neck and shoulders. Allow gravity to hold you. Create a tiny ritual to close the mirror time. It might be 3 long exhales while looking kindly at your eyes. It might be placing your palm over your heart and nodding once with care. It might be a single whisper, peace is welcome here. Keep it the same each night. Repetition builds pathways. Pathways make calm easier to find. If tears appear during mirror work, let them fall. Tears are a sign that the body feels safe enough to let something soften. Offer yourself the same lines you began with. I'm learning to feel safe. I'm willing to heal. Stay with the breath until the wave passes. You are not alone while you do this. Your own presence is real and enough. The body learns to trust you when you stay close with kindness. Later, as you turn from the mirror to the bed, carry the tone with you. Let the room feel like an extension of that kind gaze. The bed is now a softer place because you are speaking to yourself in a softer way. As you lie down, repeat one mirror line once more, match to the breath, I'm willing to heal. Then be quiet and notice the effect. If the mind pulls you back to worry, offer one gratitude whisper and return to the breath. Over time, this bedside mirror practice becomes a bridge to calm. The bridge is built from simple beams, gentle eyes, soft words, warm hands, long exhales, a small smile. Walk that bridge each night. It will hold you. The inner guardian sees that you show up with kindness, and it learns to set down its heavy armor. The world inside grows safer. Fear loses its place at the center and moves to the edges where it can rest. The heart moves to the center instead, steady and warm, guiding you into night with a quiet strength. Let a soft glow arise in the center of the chest, as gentle as a small candle at dusk. Do not push the glow to be bright or large. Allow it to appear in its own way. Let breath be the guide. On the in-breath, welcome the glow with ease. On the out-breath, give it room to spread. It can move to the ribs first, easing the space around the heart. Then to the belly, loosening the area that often tightens when worry speaks. If it feels helpful, place a palm over the chest to warm the glow. The warmth of the hand is a signal of care. The body understands care. Whisper softly, warmth is welcome here. Stay long enough to sense a small change, even if it is only a slight softening or a slow wave of comfort. Small changes are real. Allow the glow to drift down the arms, past the elbows, into the wrists and hands. Let the fingers relax and uncurl. Each exhale gives the glow a path. Where the glow travels, muscle tone eases and the nervous system receives the message of safety. The jaw can unclench, the eyes can soften, the breath can deepen without effort. Speak a quiet line if you'd like. This glow cares for every cell. Keep the tone simple and kind. The body trusts simple and kind. If the mind wanders, it is not a problem. A wandering mind is a sign of life, not failure. Invite it back by tracking the glow's movement. Guide it to the back, across the shoulder blades and down the spine. With each breath out, let the glow loosen what feels held. If the glow meets a knot of tightness, do not force it to pass. Let it rest at the edge of that spot like warm sunlight, resting at the edge of a cool stone. Patience softens what pressure cannot. Say, I can wait with kindness. Often the knot will begin to melt when it feels no pressure to change. Let the glow pool in the belly. Many worries collect there. Feel the rise on the in-breath, the fall on the out-breath. The glow moves with the tide of the breath. Pair it with a line that feels true. My belly learns calm. Then invite the glow into the hips, the thighs, the knees, the calves, and the feet. Let it move all the way to the soles. The feet carry so much each day, the glow can soothe them now. With the next exhale, allow any remaining tension to flow out through the soles as if the ground were ready to hold what you no longer need to hold. There is no need to picture a perfect scene. Let sensation lead. Warmth, ease, soft length in the muscles, a quieting heartbeat. These are enough. The glow is a way of telling the inner guardian that the watch is over for the night. Whisper, soft light loosens fear. Feel how the chest responds. Notice the space under the collarbones, the easy move of the breath across the ribs. This is the mind-body connection meeting you where you are, in a language the whole system understands. If a heavier thought rises, let the glow meet it. Not to erase it, but to hold it. The glow says, you can rest here. Place the thought on a small inner shelf near the bed of your awareness, the shelf of care. Offer a breath and return to the glow. The glow knows how to be steady. It was made for nights like this. Stay for another few cycles of breath. If the face is wet with tears, the glow can cradle that tenderness too. Tears are signs that inner ice is melting. The heart becomes more open when it feels safe. Now let the glow rest in the whole body at once, from crown to soles, as if the skin were a soft lantern. You do not need to see it, you only need to sense it. In this soft lantern, fear has less room to rise. What has room is calm, trust, and the natural wisdom of the body. Close this part with slow words on the exhale. Peace moves through me now. Wait for the body to nod in its own way. A longer breath, a deeper release, a gentle heaviness that invites sleep. That nod is your sign. Let the evening flow become simple and repeatable. Simplicity is kindness to a tired mind. Begin by sitting or lying in a way that feels supported. Lower the shoulders, soften the throat. Place one hand on the heart and one on the belly. Take 1 minute to greet the breath with gentleness, a comfortable inhale, and a longer exhale that speaks safety. If thoughts interrupt, keep breathing. The breath is the path back each time. Move into a short body scan. Forehead, eyes, jaw, neck, shoulders, chest, belly, hips, legs, feet. Touch the places that call for care. If the chest is tight, rest a palm there. If the belly is guarded, give it warm contact. If the jaw holds the day, let the tongue rest low. Spend a few minutes here, softening where you can. Do not push what will not soften. Offer patience to those areas. Patience is medicine. Now bring in the whisper lines. Choose 1 to 3. If you use them earlier, keep the same ones tonight. The nervous system learns through repetition. On each exhale, whisper the chosen line. Then pause and feel the effect. Repeat 6 to 9 times per line. If sleep comes while you whisper, let it take you. If the body is still awake after the whispers, rest in silence for a minute and sense the change. Open a small space for gratitude or a brief note. One line is plenty. Grateful for this breath, or grateful for a kind voice in me, or grateful for a small ease in my chest. Writing one line tells the mind that the day can end with a bright note, even if the day was heavy. If writing is not possible, speak the line softly. The body hears. Before turning off the light, set a gentle boundary for the mind. Say, tasks, you may wait until morning. Say it kindly, as you would to a friend. Then take 3 steady breaths with long exhales. On the last exhale, add a soft hum if it feels good. Allow the hum to settle the chest. Turn the light off and rest one hand on the heart for a moment, one on the belly, and whisper once more, I am safe in this moment. If you wake during the night, keep the routine small. One breath in, a longer breath out, one whisper line, one hand to the heart. If the mind tries to open a long conversation, give it a promised time. We can talk in the morning, then return to the breath. A few cycles are often enough. If not, repeat the glow practice briefly, just until the body feels the gate opening back to rest. No blame, no rush. Night is a place for gentleness. Some nights are busy, others are quiet. Let the routine serve both. If time is very short, do the 3 anchors, long exhale, single whisper line, hand on heart. If there is more space, include the scan, the glow, and the one-line gratitude. What matters most is the tone of care, not the length. The tone is what trains the guardian to set down the armor and sleep. When morning arrives, greet the first moments with tenderness. The day begins more softly when the first thought carries ease. Before the mind opens to plans and lists, offer a kind line to yourself. Today, peace walks with me. Let it be the first voice you hear inside. Stretch in a way that suits the body. It can be small, a slow reach through the fingers, a lengthening of the legs, a gentle roll of the shoulders. Pair the movement with 3 deep breaths, each exhale a little longer than the inhale. Stand before the mirror briefly, just as you did at night, and meet your eyes with care. Speak a simple line aloud or under the breath. I choose a gentle pace. Add, if it feels right, I can take this day in small steps. Watch how the body receives these words. The jaw eases, the chest opens, the spine stands with quiet strength. This is the mind-body connection offering you a steady ground for what comes next. Carry last night's calm into the daytime by using short resets. A reset can be 30 seconds at the sink, in a hallway, at a desk, in a quiet corner. Place a palm on the chest. Inhale softly. Exhale longer. Whisper once, calm lives in me now. Then continue. Many short resets build a strong bridge from night peace to day ease. If a tense moment shows up, use the same trio that held you at night. Breath, touch, whisper. You are teaching the system that safety is not limited to the bedroom. It can travel with you. Keep a small page or note on your device for a morning check-in. 3 lines. 1 feeling present now. 1 support I can give myself. 1 small step I will take. Do not worry about the perfect answer. The act of naming and choosing is the power. If the first line says tension, the second might say steady breath before the next task, and the third might say start with the smallest piece. If the first line says calm, the second might say protect my pace, and the third might say focus on 1 thing at a time. Protect gentle posture. Soften the face when you can. Release the shoulders often. Walk a little slower between places. These are not just habits. They are messages of safety to the whole system. When the body moves kindly, the mind follows. When the mind speaks kindly, the body rests more easily. This loop is your friend. If worry tries to lead the day, bring back the worry says, wisdom says practice in a small way. 1 pair of lines is enough. Then breathe. Return to the present moment through the senses. The feel of the ground under the feet, the temperature of the air, the sound in the room. Presence is safe. Presence makes the next right step clear. Offer a final line before you move on. I walk with care today. Let this closing be a soft circle that brings the night's learning together with daylight trust. Fear tries to grow when there is no guide. You are the guide now, and your guidance is kind. You have learned to ease the breath, to soften the body, to tend the garden of thoughts with gentleness. You have learned to use whisper lines that carry calm into deep places. You have met your own eyes with care, and you have let a quiet glow spread through the body like warmth through cool air. You have shaped a simple night routine that welcomes rest, and you have set small steps for the morning so the peace of night does not fade with the sun. Let this understanding settle in the heart. Change does not need force. Change responds to patience, practice, and love. The inner guardian has watched your steady care and is learning to sit down. It sees the hand on the heart, the longer exhale, the soft words. It sees that you keep showing up. This is how trust grows inside. Trust makes calm easier to find. Calm invites sleep. Sleep restores the body and clears the mind. There may be nights when ease arrives slowly. There may be days when the breath feels tight again. This is not failure. This is a sign to return to what you know. Slow inhales, longer exhales, touch that says, I am here. Words that are simple and kind. Use the glow when the chest needs warmth. Use the 2 columns when thoughts need a new path. Use the mirror when the inner voice needs a loving tone. These tools are not tasks to finish. They are friends to sit with. Before we part, take one more gentle breath. On the exhale, say, peace is my natural rhythm. Feel how the body answers. Then another breath, and on the exhale, calm thoughts care for my body. Sense the ease widen. One more breath, and on the exhale, this heart knows how to rest. Let the words land and grow quiet. Softness has made a home here. Carry this with you through the week. Let the evening practice be a promise you keep for yourself, not out of duty, but as an act of love. If you miss a night, start again the next. If you wake in the dark, use one breath, one touch, one line. If the day feels heavy, pause for a short reset. Many small steps shape a strong path. You are walking that path now. The final word tonight is simple. You are safe to heal in gentle ways. You are allowed to choose ease. You are allowed to speak to yourself with kindness. You are allowed to rest. In that rest, fear has less to hold, and your natural peace rises. Let it rise. Whisper what your body loves to hear. Let the glow spread. Allow the night to carry you. Peace is here, and it belongs to you.